Perfection Fashion Week originated in Atlanta, Georgia, November 13th, 2019. I got a grant from the mayor's office to actually put on the first fashion week. I wanted to create a fashion week for Atlanta that could rival markets like New York, LA, Milan, Paris. So I started that in Atlanta.
Okay. Um, what do you enjoy most about putting together a fashion show?
What I enjoy most about putting together a fashion show is just pretty much being creative, using venues that have a certain aesthetic to them to kind of bring the designer's designs to life. So, a lot of people would try to go out and get a venue and try to dress it up with all these different props. I feel like you can actually find a venue that actually is already dressed up, and then you can sort of kind of theme your collection or what you got going on around that event. So I enjoy the most is bringing together the concept and the story of the designer's collections going down the runway.
Okay.
So of course, Perfect Population is inspired by the future. It's inspired by being fashion forward and moving fashion along. I've always been inspired by the future since I was young. So with this collection, it was called Zenith. It is a extension from my spring summer line, Z Generation, and Zenith, of course, is connected to that. So my inspiration was futuristic, different patterns. This is sublimation, so this is my custom print, my original custom print. So I use a lot of prints. I kind of played with a little bit of um, you know high-end attire and a little bit of streetwear mixed in. I think that's the direction that I like, and that's the direction I want to go moving forward because I want to be able to have that balance. So when you get a piece from me, you can afford it. It's in the middle. It's not, your urban wear. It's not your super, super couture wear, but it's just the right price that, can fit different audiences and from day to night, that sort of thing. But for my fall winter 2020 collection, it was definitely inspired by the future.
Okay. And what feeling or impression would you like your clients or the audience to leave with after viewing your collection?
After viewing my collection, I want everyone to feel like they have just been out of this world or they've seen pieces that they normally wouldn't see every day. I think my line is one of a kind and I like a person to feel unique. So if they come to my runway show, I would like them to, feel like, oh my God, I can tell the story. Like I'm there. I think with this line, I had like this whole airline taking you to planet Zenith. So I wanted them to feel like they were actually with me on that journey.
Okay. And where can we find your fashion?
You can find my fashions on www.perfectpopulation.com. Right now, what's available is custom orders. Stay tuned. There is going to be an official launch date where it will launch my first like ready to wear line, so you'll be able to get different items. So that is my website. You can also find me on Instagram at Perfect Population, and you can find my personal page if you want to keep up with some of the activities that I have going on. Is at KL Extraordinaire. That's with an X, like you know. But anyways, uh, KL Extraordinaire on Instagram, KL Extraordinaire Allen on Facebook, and yeah, that's me.
Okay.
My name is Yolanda King Johnson. My brand is YKJ Fashion House. Um, yeah, that's it.
Okay. And can you tell us the inspiration behind your collection for Perfect Fashion Week New York?
Well, we did that collection I showed in New York was ties to bind. I actually make clothes out of neckties. Um, the inspiration was behind a client. Matter of fact, my client called me and said, "Do you make tie clothes?" I said, "I thought she talking about tie dye." Literally, so I say, "Send me a picture," and she sent me a picture of an outfit, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was ready to do a fashion show in South Carolina, and I was trying to find my finale piece, and that's what started me on that. I did that did that outfit for her, and it's like I couldn't stop. I kept challenging myself, so that's where that come from.
Okay. And so the title, Ties That Bind, what is like the meaning behind that?
Well, if one, ties is just one tie, and you wrap it around your neck. If you think about that, people hang themselves. They can use that for a lot of danger. Also, men use it, but I decide to bind them all together so people can wear it as a garment and be beautiful and use it in a different way.
Okay. And what is fashion to you?
Oh, fashion is what you mean, what fashion means to a person, because that question, when they ask me that, it's confusing because my fashion might not be your fashion. But what's fashion to me is, if a garment make you feel good, then that's fashion. You shouldn't put anything on that you don't like or won't make you feel beautiful. You know what I mean? So fashion is that.
Okay. And where can we find you and your work?
Google me. I am Google. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. My website, my website is ykjfashionhouse.com. On Facebook is Yolanda, Yuland collections at on Facebook, and then